Hey everyone, before we get started with this week's devotional, I want to give you guys a challenge. One of our friends, Kiana, posted on Facebook just today that Jaden Bear is a cousin to her husband. And on February 20th, 2020, Jaden's mother received the most devastating phone call of her life. Jaden's diagnosis is terminal brain cancer, and he has up to 9 months to live. He will be receiving 6 weeks of radiation in hopes of prolonging his life, and he's eligible to take part in a clinical trial in Seattle's Children's Hospital, and they're praying for a miracle. Jaden is a 16-year-old junior at Meade High School here in Spokane, Washington, and when we heard the story, the whole point of this channel is that we encourage people that we live out the faith that we're professing. This week is faith, so it's amazing that this came up at the same time, but what we want to do is we're going to ask everyone on our channel, please pray that this young man can be healed. 16 years old, 9 months to live. We know that God can do amazing things. Pray with us, and we're praying for healing, complete healing, that the Seattle doctors can do what they can do. But also, we want to help out financially. And so we're gonna match up to $100 of donations. We're asking that you follow the link, donate to the cause, and then send us a message on how much you donate, and we're gonna also donate up to $100 of towards their expenses and their medical costs. So thank you so much for partnering with us. The link will be below. Please follow it. Please pray. We know that God can do amazing things. We're asking God to do that in this case. Thank you.
Welcome to our weekly devotional, week 4, and today's lesson is Keep the Faith. This week's memory verse is, "Now faith is reality of what is hoped for, the proof is what is not seen." Hebrews 11:1.
This week's lesson is called Keep the Faith. Believing in something you can't see is called faith. Faith means trusting God not only to be with you, but also to keep his promises. Abraham trusted God, and when God said, "Look at the sky and count the stars, your offspring will be that many." Abraham wanted a family, and he had faith that God would provide what he asked for. It took a long time, but one day Abraham and his wife had a son, then later grandchildren, then great-grandchildren. Abraham's family kept growing and growing just like God promised. This week's memory verse, Hebrews 11:1, reminds you that although you can't see what's up ahead, God can. He hears your prayers, and he knows exactly what you need. Faith pleases God. It shows him how much we love him, and it proves we believe that he can do anything. The Bible is a great story about God doing exactly what he says. Read it, and you will discover that God's story, written for you, is about hope and faith. The D is faith in God, easy or hard.
Yes, it depends on the situation, but I know that God is always in control.
For me, faith has always been easy. I do know that God has a plan, and I just trust that ultimately we're working towards that.
I always pray that the food tastes good and that I don't get sick, because I don't like getting sick.
Read more about God's promise to Abraham in Genesis 15:1-6 and 21:1 and 2.
Thanks for watching our video. Check us out on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. What else should I say?
See you next week.
See you next week.